guys, welcome back once again. Now as you can see in front of me, I've got the new WLToys 1840-16 out here again. If you watch my initial attempt at the review video, most of you guys probably would have seen it, that when I came out to run it out here a couple of days back, that the 35 amp ESC in this car was faulty. Now I did mention that I was going to reach out to Megafire. I did let them know. They actually saw my video before I had a chance to contact them. They were cool with the video, you know, these things happen. They will be letting WLToys know that there is a QC problem there. So anyway, I told them that I was going to put my own ESC in there and take this car out again, and that's what I'm here to do today. Now today's video is just going to be speed runs only. I'll leave a bashing video for another day. Now it is quite windy out here, guys, so apologies for any wind noise. I'm sure there's some coming through the camera. It is really windy out here. But what we're going to do is I've got the stock 2S lipo in there. Now I end up fitting a 45 amp ESC in there. Hopefully you can see that. Okay, I'm not going to take the body shell off because it just fits on, guys. As you can see, it's lifted up a bit. So I can only just fit this body shell on. It actually touches the roof part of the Lexan shell here. But it's a 45 amp. I didn't go any bigger because I didn't want to go much larger than the standard 35 amp ESC. Now, someone in my comment section on my first video on this car said they had the same issue with their ESC. So this is a QC issue, guys. I hope WLToys sees this video. They happen to stumble across it, and yeah, just get your QC, you know, sorted out with these cars before you let them, you know, leave the factory. All right, guys. Well, what we're going to do today: 2S lipo run, stock battery. I'm going to actually put in a 2200 milliamp hour. The other, you know, standard WLToys lipos. We'll try that out. See if we can get 75 Ks on the battery, and I'll see if I can fit a 3S battery in there if we have time. All right, guys, so it's a very tight fit. I can hardly fit in this stock battery. I've had to take the actual bracing off, you know, those brackets and the Velcro strap and even this side skirt, so I can easily fit the battery with this slightly bigger ESC. I've got my GPS unit there on the back as well. So let's get into it, guys. I should have enough satellites on my phone. Yeah, we've got 12 satellites on the phone, so let's get into it. Stock battery run, see if we can get 75 Ks an hour. Okay, guys, first ever run on the WLToys 1840-16. Let's make sure that's zero. That was 31 Ks from last time, the last video. Zero. Okay, stock battery, let's see if we can get that 75 claim on the box. Now I'm a bit further down the road, because there's a car up there. All right, make sure that throttle trims all the way up. It is. Also, guys, some people in my initial video were saying, oh, it's got no oil in the shocks. It actually does, but very minimal. You probably remember in my video, the rear. The rears were very bouncy. They had hardly any oil in there. So let's see. Oh, we got it back. Stop, read. 67 Ks an hour. Okay, that's what we got here today. I might try that again. Maybe the lipo's just warming up. 67 Ks. So what does that make it? About 8 Ks short of what they claim. We'll try that again. Okay, let's try that one more time. It's rather windy out here though, guys. That might be affecting it as well. See if I can stay on it a bit longer. Go up this way, just in case. We had a headwind on the way down here, we've got a tailwind on the back. Still rather bouncy on the back there. I did add some oil. The front seemed okay. They had a bit of oil in there. Let's see if we got a better result that time. Brakes are not bad. Yeah, we got 67 Ks again. I don't know if you can see that. 67 Ks again, all right. Okay, I'm gonna put the 2200 milliamp hour in there. See if we can improve on that with an extra 700 milliamp hours. Man, it's windy out here, so I think that might be affecting it. It's really, really windy out here, guys. But anyway, I've got the 2200 in there. There's hardly any room in this battery bay, guys. I don't know how I'm gonna fit a 3S in there, especially with this larger ESC, but I'll try, okay? So yeah, let's give this a go. I just put the standard battery on my voltage checker, and we're at 68% after those quick runs up and down the road. So 0, track start. Okay, let's go, guys. Probably copping a lot of wind noise. Because it is really windy out here. Okay, that's one pass. Let's go back this way. Remember, we've got a bigger lipo this time. Just do back-to-back runs, guys. The lipo will be warming up a bit. Just want to go far enough where I'm not going to get range loss. The V2 transmitter and receiver system on these are pretty good now. Nothing like a Dumbo RC or anything though. One last pass. Give it a fair shot. It does track well, much like the larger scale buggies, the 144s and the 124s, so I'll give it that. It's a lot better than the A9 series as far as being able to control it in a straight line. Those were just mental when they were released a few years ago, especially the A9 59B and the 79B truck. Great brakes once again. Okay, stop, read. We got 69 that time, guys. 69. So still falling short of the 75 claim, but yeah, there you have it. 69. All right, I'm going to put a 3S in it now. Try to stick one of my small 3S packs in there. I've got some Z lipos and we'll give it one more run. See, I've got a 3S just in there, guys. Oh boy, she's ballooning up pretty hard. All right, so let's get into it. 3S pass. This car is definitely not designed to have a 3S in it. There's just no room, guys, and I've got a really small Z lipo. It's there. And yeah, everything's cramped up in there, guys, at the moment. Let me just check that I got. Yep, all right. I hit start, just making sure. Probably going to skate around a bit. Give it a go. Had to back off then. Those tyres are ballooning like crazy. Pizza cutters. Popping wheelies as well. Over that bump. that bump's causing it to pop a wheelie. A little dip in the road there. Yeah, see that? Couldn't get a clean pass. Car got off it and then back onto it after these couple of patches in the road. Okay, that's probably the cleanest pass just there. Oh, we're pretty far down the road there. Don't want to lose range. Right, that's it. Enough passes on 3S, I think. On a rather windy day too. It's not ideal conditions. I think wind's going to play a part in the top speed, but let's see what we get. I did go both ways though to make it fair. 95 kilometers an hour, guys. Check that out, 95. That's awesome. That's pretty quick out of the box from WLToys. A little 1/18 scale, 18, 40, 16, 95 kilometers an hour. Okay. Now I'm not too sure if the 35 amp ESC will be up to the task of running 3S like this. You know, as you can see from my first video, my ESC was faulty. So I've just put in, you know, one of my aftermarket ones, rather cheap ESC. It's like a Ghoul RC or, you know, like those Surpass hobby ones. I might as well show you my setup that I've got in here. I haven't changed anything else. Okay. Just there. All I've changed is the ESC, guys, and nothing else. Let me just get it off properly. 1 second. Take a better look at it now that I'm back at the car. So all I changed was this ESC, guys, and it hardly fits like underneath the body shell. Okay, pretty much touches the roof. I'm going to put that in there before it blows away in the car. So there it is there, guys. I didn't change the radio system. As you can see, I was using the stock WLToys controller, and you know, the motor's obviously stock. Okay, so yeah, 95 k's an hour. That is that's moving. That's moving. And I'm just using a small Z lipo. As you can see, I had to Velcro strap it. It was basically just holding on. There's just literally no room in here. And there is a Z lipo I was using, 120C, 11.1 volt, and it's only a little baby 1500 milliamp hour lipo. It's got an XT60 connector, but I just put an adapter on it. Alright guys, so there you have it. There's my speed test and follow-up video from, you know, it failing on me on my initial video, which is unfortunate. But here's my follow-up speed run video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed running this car. Now that I've had a chance to actually properly test it, I think it's a pretty decent car. I just wish that, look, the QC was a lot better at WLToys. I hope they actually see this video. I doubt they will, but Makerfire gonna let them know of my my experience, you know, when I first took it out, and that the ESC was faulty. But also, I think the price is a bit too steep, guys. Some of you might disagree with me, which is fine. But $139 for a 1/18 scale brushless. Yes, it is brushless. It is fast. It does track well. It does drive pretty much the same as the 144 series that we all know and like very much and modify. But being a small wheelbase, I'm very surprised I didn't lose control of it. Yeah, very good as far as handling and power. They've set it up pretty good. They need to adjust their shocks. You know, I did put some oil in the rear ones. I didn't bother with the front. I did fill these up to the top. It literally had maybe a millimeter or two worth of oil in there, guys. So I had to top it up, and they seem a little bit better. They're not ideal, but they're a little bit better. So anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this video, this follow-up video on the 18, 40, 16. Got to remember all these numbers again. Or the Mad Max buggy here, 1/18 scale. Look, I'll leave a link in the description below. I do wish that the price does come down. Hopefully there's a sale on soon with Black Friday around the corner. You can get this one, closer to that $100 mark. I'd really like to see it at around 100, 110 US dollars at the most. But anyway, yeah, that's just my opinion. Okay guys, well, if you happen to be new to the channel and you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that subscribe button, like the video, I sure do appreciate it, and make sure you hit that notification bell. That way you'll be alerted to every time I drop a new RC video. I'll catch you on the next one. Next video on this will be just a bit of a bash around off-road, and I might grab my ramp out and see how this thing flies in the air. So anyway guys, until next time, enjoy your day, and I'll catch you on the next video.